to FrannyDoMakes. This is episode 28. So hello, my name is Fran. I'm joining you today from a lovely and sunny and bright, as you can see reflecting on my spectacles. It's lovely and bright and sunny here in Leeds in the north of England in West Yorkshire. And I am coming to you with my makes from the last 2 weeks. So I have lots of knitting for you. I have some pattern acquisitions. I did have some acquisitions from the yarn show, but that's on a different video, so I will link that up there somewhere. So if you'd like to come in, grab a seat, get a cuppa of your choice or something stronger if that's your preference, and we'll have a sit and have a chat and we'll go through what I've been doing. So I do have a finished object which I've forgotten about, but it's over there, and I have a few works in progress. I've got one, I'm just checking my notes, I've got one new cast on, one sort of cast on which is been a festering whip that's been left to the side for a while, and I also have a bit of a non-related thing, but I just finished it and it looks lovely, so I wanted to show you that. And that's it. If you want to find me elsewhere in the universe, you can find me on Instagram and on Ravelry as @FrannyDoMakes. I have a Facebook page which is FrannyDoPage, and any information that you need for the show notes, so links to designers, to patterns, to yarn, to makers of anything that I've bought, they are all linked in the show notes, which will be on the website, which is www.frannydo.co.uk. So let's get going. Today I have my beautiful Her Majesty the Queen mug that my beautiful sister Lindsay bought me for my birthday, and I am drinking a hot cross bun tea from Bird and Blend. It is my favourite brew, and I've just restocked because they're only out at Easter. So how are you? Have you had a good couple of weeks? I had a lovely time at the Yarn Festival last week. So yeah, that was fun. If you, like I said, if you want to watch that video, that's over on the channel. So yeah, I hope you're well. I hope you've been keeping busy. I hope you've been maybe had some finished items yourself. But anyway, let's get into it. We'll start off with what we always start with, which is what's on the wall. So today it is the Marled Magic Shawl from Stephen West. This is the most recent shawl cast on or finished item that I have, and I must say it's getting a lot of use. These weird cold but sunny days are quite nice for it, just with a lighter jacket and with that on. I love it. I am wearing a knitted item. This is the Bossa Nova sweater from We Are Knitters. It was a kit that I got for birthday or Christmas or something. It's okay, I don't necessarily agree with We Are Knitters as a company, and it's a bit big, but it's nice, it's comfortable. It's got a slouchiness to it. So, yes, so a finished object. I do have one. So these are happy to be off the needles, I must say, because these have been festering and loitering around for ages. So these are my 24 days socks. Hold it up there so you can see. There are 2 of them. So this is a 24 days sock pattern by Emma Potter and Bloom. And it's pattern designed to use your yarn advent calendar, so you get 24 stripes, so 1 for each colour. I did mine as shorties mainly because I couldn't bear doing any more colour changes. They were getting on my nerves, to be honest. So I've got that a contrast colour of, I can't remember what the name of it is because it's some kind of botanical name of a flower, but it's by Botanical Yarns. It's Cotilon undulata or something, I don't know. Anyway, it'll be on the show notes. And this is my Ducky Darlings Wizard of Oz Advent starting from day 1 because I did them toe up and going up to day 24 all the way up there. I did a fish lips kiss heel. Did I? Yes, I did. 2x2 rib, an elastic bind off, and a Turkish cast on like I always do. Yes, they fit fine. They're fine. I'm just glad to get them off, to be honest, and so that I can wear them. But yeah, there were so many. I mean, I did sew them in as I went, so I didn't have to sew all the ends in afterwards, but I mean, look, there's so many little ends and bits and pieces. But I basically, just when I attached a new colour, I just put it through all the pearl bumps before and then tied off the other one on the top. So, I mean, we'll see how they hold up. They've blocked out lovely. But the pattern's nice, it's easy to follow. It's just a bit, you know. I don't know whether it's because I did the grey and not a white or something. I don't know. But anyway, they're done. So that's the 24 Days socks by Emma Potter. Is that right, Emma Potter? Yes. Potter and Bloom. She has a channel on here as well. There you go. Like I say, I'm pleased with them. They've come out really nice actually. They've blocked up lovely. Got a hole there for some reason. And you know when there's something else that could be wrong with them. I don't know what that is. I think it's just, oh no, it's like a, I don't know, look, I've got a little hole. Well, I am getting a darner. You know those loom darning tool things? I'm getting one of those. It's coming from the Ukraine, so heaven knows when it'll get here, bless them. But yeah, I have had a note from the Royal Mail to say it's coming. But the less said about the Royal Mail, the better at the moment for me. Honestly, our postman cannot be bothered to ring our doorbell. So, my husband, he works out in the garden office, so he's always here. And two items this week have come saying we haven't been able to find you. And they've taken it back and I've had to have a redelivery. I did the redelivery and then that one didn't come either. And we have a doorbell that works out in the office. Do you know, honestly? And you can't put a safe place on there. Like the Hermes man knows that he's there. Or every, wherever they're called anyway. So yeah, sorry for going off on a tangent there. I do support the postal service, but our particular post person does not want to ring the doorbell, so I might have to get one of those signs that says, please ring the bell, or invest in a video doorbell, which I don't really want to. We live on fairly main roads, so there's people walking past all the time, and my sister's, hers goes off all the time just when her neighbour walks out, so I don't want it going off every 2 minutes when someone's walking the dog. Anyway, that's by the by, isn't it? Oh, I'm losing my voice. Right, so, shall I go in order of... Doesn't matter. Anyway, I'll start with this because this is closest. So, moving on, I don't think I've finished anything else. No, I've not. Moving on to the works in progress. So, I'm still working on my mitered square blanket. So, this is this. So this is using the knitted patchwork recipe by Martine Ellis. If you go on the show notes, I'll detail exactly what I do, but it's 25 by 25 stitches. I do the increases on the right side, and I might as well just say it. I slip the first stitch. No, I knit the first stitch through the back loop and I slip the last stitch of every row with the yarn in front, so that you get a nice easy edge to pick up. So the squares with the stitch markers on are the newest ones. So there's this one, That's Lockwood Fibres, I think. So's that. Castleview yarns. Ducky Darlings. Castleview. Giddy yarns. Don't know. That's Coastal Creatives, I think. That's Lockwood Fibres. So there you go. So it is now pretty long. I can only just span it, so I've got, hang on, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 across. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 up. So I didn't know whether to just keep going across so that it's really long. I don't know. Or to start going up this way, up the long, to make it a bit... I mean, it's big enough for one person, but I might make it as long so that it'll fit all across the sofa. But it's lovely. I'm really enjoying it still. I didn't do one every day this time, but that's mainly because I got a bit obsessed with something else that went wrong and I had to fix it. So the next thing that you've seen before and has had some work on it is my Pouf cardigan. Take my needles out because I've just cast off the bottom edge. So here it is. So I have a complete... So this is the Pouf cardigan by Beata Jezek. I don't know, I always say this. Let me show you from the back, then you can see the fade. I'm using the Pixie Yarns Barefoot Fade. It just had this weird stripe in the middle. But I can live with it, I think. So I just need to pick up the sleeves now. I was going to block it, but I think, you probably won't be able to tell with this jumper on, I think the length is okay. Oh, 'cause it's fairly, in the pictures it's fairly cropped is the back, but as we know, my torso is relatively long. So it comes down to my jeans there, and it'll block longer, won't it? And then it'll have, it does feel a bit like it's not gonna meet, but I suppose it is supposed to be an open cardigan. And it's all rolled up anyway. So yeah, and he'll have quite, I mean the sleeves, the armholes don't feel massive, but anyway, we'll see. I think I've put on a bit of weight since I measured myself for it, so we'll see. I did do some exercise this morning, which I've been really putting off and not actually doing, so hopefully I can maybe get some weight off a bit. Anyway, that's not what we're here for, is it? So yes, a 1x1 rib in the last two colours, so in the last colour held double, and I'm quite pleased with the neatness of that bind off. I just did it a normal bind off, just in pattern. I couldn't be bothered doing like a tubular or anything. So yeah, that's that, and hopefully I will get a sleeve done, or both of sleeves done. We'll see how long they take, by the next episode, and then it'll be just the neckband. See, I was going to block it before I put the neckband on, but then someone else said that's not a good idea because you'll be putting not blocked work onto blocked work. I don't know whether that's the right... Oh, my stomach's rumbling. I've been fanning about for the last hour. Mr. B bought me a new... Well, I think he bought it for himself really, but he said that I could use it. It's like a webcam camera, like a good webcam camera that he said, oh, you could use and record to the PC to the laptop, and then I wouldn't have the problems that I have trying to get the video off my phone onto the laptop, which does cause me some problems. But we tried to do it, but then there was a lag with the voice, and so I was like, so we're gonna have to work on that. So maybe by next time I'll be all super high definition and all that kind of business. Do you like my new basket? My Auntie Tina bought it for my mum's sister for my birthday. It's got my shawls in it. It's like a picnic basket, not blanket, picnic basket. I'm really pleased with it. It looks lovely. Really thirsty because I've been fanning around with that. Anyway, so that's a Pouf. Next is my Hitchhiker. So this is the Hitchhiker shawl by Martina Behm. Everyone's done this, I think, at some point. I'm late to the party. So this is my Hitchhiker. When I last showed you, I was there where Totoro is. And now I'm there. So I've done all that. From there to there. It's a lovely pattern. I can pretty much do it without watching, so it's good TV knitting. And also Mr. B has got the new Resident Evil 4. And so I let him play that while I'm knitting. And then I can help him with all the finding of things, like these blue circles you have to find and shoot them, and you have to find like little like noddy head things. Anyway, it's quite fun. So yeah, this is using the gorgeous yarn from Noodle Soup Yarns. Cross my legs now I can't sit up properly. So this is the yarn, which is this gorgeous like chartreusey green and all the speckles, and it's sparkly. It's a special skein I've been saving, so I'm glad that it's finally in use and it's going to have a lovely life as this shawl. So yes, I would highly recommend the shawl and the yarn to anybody. I think it's going to be really fun. I mean, it's already sort of enough for like a little shawlette, isn't it? But I'm going to just knit until I've used it all up. Using my chow goose on there. I did try, oh, I'll tell you that in a minute. So this is living in my lovely bag from Paula from Stitch by Mrs. D. That's one of her lovely project bags, quilted drawstring bags. Paula, bless her, got COVID and couldn't come to the East Anglia Yarn Festival, but she had done loads and made loads and loads of stock. So that's on her Ko-fi shop. So if I don't know if she's still got anything left. I mean, they normally sell out like hotcakes. But yes, if you're in the market for a nice project bag, please go and support Paula, because she'd done so much work and then she couldn't go. It was very disappointing for her, and she was ill. I mean, double whammy of disappointment. So yeah, get well soon, Paula. If you're watching, I don't think she does, but get well soon, and I'm sorry that she couldn't go, but I've got a bag. Right, so that's my Hitchhiker. Right, so the next two are kind of new, but one of them's definitely new and one of them's sort of new but old. So the first one, let's do the reappearance. So these are living in my Little Grey Girl, you see her label there, Little Grey Girl, that's Gemma, and it's a pop bottle bag, one of her pyramid bags, and this has a pair of socks in. So I'll put this one on the block so you can see it. So this is the Shallows sock by the Crazy Sock Lady K. Litton. This was using one of my Lockwood Fibres mystery yarn clubs from don't know which colour this one is. Anyway, from 2021, so they've got this kind of sort of pebbly almost texture. So there you go. That's what the first one looked like, and I have finally cast on the second, and this is as far as I've got. Like a little smiley face. That be the thumbnail? See, anyway, there we go. So yeah, I've just cast on, toe up, Turkish cast on, increased to 64, and knit a couple of rows, I think, just in the red, and then I knit a row in the main colour and started the pattern. So there we go. That's one of the languishing whips from last year that needs finishing. So that's on its way now. Been well off the socks recently, I don't know why. I've not knit on my socks for ages, but now that I've got those finished, hopefully I'll be able to get a bit more done on those, because I have another half finished pair as well, but they were Christmassy. So right, and the next item is living in my lovely bag from Jackie at Soft Accents, and this is a love note. So I'm part of the Giddy Knits Discord group, and on that group we've been doing a sort of informal garment knit along that started on the 20th of March. So I got cast on, I knit, and I got through my first lot of the lace repeats, held it up and realised that I'd twisted my cast on. So I had a weird helix sort of thing going on. So I had to rip it all out and start again. But I've done the provisional cast on, you can see there, and I've done the first lot of lace pattern there. So I have another repeat of these, like bunches up in that middle stitch. I don't know whether that's just me or, you know, is it there? This one here. I'm sure when it's blocked that'll come out, but. So the yarn I'm using is by Skein and the Stitch. Lovely Jess, who is based in Yorkshire also. So there's her details there. So I am using 4-ply merino and nylon here, which is slightly variegated with the blue and some purple and some lighter colours. And that one is Cryus. It was one of her Titans yarn clubs from last year. So I've got 2 balls of that and 2 balls of the Surrey silk lace in Sapphire, which I think is one of the standard colourways. You can get that dye to order. There we go. So I did my swatch like a good girl. I even did it in the round, get me. So there we go, there's my swatch. It feels lovely. Jury's out whether I will wear it or not with this itchiness, but I can always wear something underneath. But yes, I'm enjoying the process very much. I don't know how I feel about, you know, because if you've ever knit it, you'll know that you do this cast on and then you increase like massively over 2 rows in 2 places, so here and here. It just, I don't know if I like that change in the stitches. I don't know. I'm sure when it's done it'll look lovely. I'm going to go with a 3/4 length sleeve I've gone with a bigger size than I would normally, so I'm knitting the medium size. Just 'cause, like I said, measuring a little bit larger than normal. So there we go. Might as well have one that fits, or is oversized. It's fine either way, isn't it? So that is all the works in progress. That's the only thing, isn't it, about knitting with fluff? It's the fluff on your nose. So I had another acquisition that I purchased after the East Anglia Yarn Festival, mainly because I meant to go to the stall and then I forgot, and then I look a bit red-faced, and anyway, and so I'd looked on her Instagram, and she said that she was restocking the folksy shop that she has, so I've bought one of these. So this is a lovely handmade lampwork glass stitch marker by Flame Knits, and I chose a lovely little ice cream cone, like a mint chocolate chip. There you go. And I love it. It goes perfectly with my outfit, not that I made to. So yeah, each bead is individually shaped and decorated in the flame before being kiln annealed for strength. Each bead is 100% unique. She has gorgeous stuff. So there we go, she does little sheep and little chickens, different flavours of ice cream. There was a 99 with a flake in it, I think. But I do like mint chocolate chips, so that's my only purchase that's a physical item. I have, however, bought a few patterns, because obviously I need more patterns, don't I, in my life, anyway. But I did buy that. I did buy a single skein from Le Family Yarn, and I was thinking, oh, that goes as well. What I could do with it, I wanted something special because it's really pretty. So I had a look on Mr. Westnit's website, because he had what's the word I'm looking for? A sale, a birthday sale, and I chose his Westlake shawl. I'll put a picture up. The Westlake shawl by Stephen West, which is a one skein pattern and has some lovely sort of shaping and what's it called, twisted rib and things. So I like the look of it, so I bought that. I also watched lovely Becky of, what's her name, Bex Creates, who's having a baby, and she was making a bonbon bunny. And I keep seeing that pattern and thinking, oh, it's so cute. So I bought a few of the patterns. I can't remember the lady's name, but I'll put it up here. I bought the Bonbon Bunny. I bought Wasabi the Whale. And I got the Bonnie Wee Mouse, which Minnie really liked, so I might make her one of those. I think you can probably make them out of a mini skein or whatever. So I'll pick out something and maybe make one of those. I was like an in-betweeny kind of pattern. So yeah, I bought 3 patterns because I think it was buy 3 and you get an offer or some money off. So I did that. So they're the patterns that I've purchased. And I also really fancy the new Andrea Mowry cowl pattern. That's the DRK Everyday Cowl, which looks to be a one skein DK weight pattern, or you could use fingering weight held double, I suppose. I think it will be a nice scrappy thing, and it comes in a lot of sizes. So with I did buy some wool for Minnie at the show, and I wanted to make her a hat and a cowl. I did have purchased another ball of the same colour online, another skein of it, so just so I've got enough. I know I shouldn't have done, but you know, whatever. So that's that. What was I saying? Yeah, so I think that would be a nice gift knit cowl as well. So it's knit flat and then you seam it, and then it looks like a little triangular thing. It's nice. It's nice. I like that. So, have I got any other news? No, I'm going to Spring Into Wool, which is a yarn show, another one, here in Leeds, but I'm only going really because I have tickets for the drop spindle workshop, because I need another hobby, don't I? Anyway, so I'm going to go and do the drop spindle workshop because I do have some fibre. It's all up there. And a drop spindle, but I'm scared to start without having some in-person sort of help. So yes, I'll be going to that. I would like to share this with you because I'm really proud of myself. So I have a lot of houseplants. I like houseplants. And look, my lovely little cactus. It's giving me some flowers. Oh, I've never had a cactus flower before. Doesn't it look lovely? Look at those flowers. I did put it on my Instagram. Bless it, it's really cute. So I'm really pleased with that. I also have another finished item, which is not yarn related, but I got this for my birthday. And this is the Lego Orchid set. I mean, how beautiful is this? Poking myself in the eye. Look at the flowers. So yeah, that was a treat I got for my birthday from Mr. B and Minnie, so that's living downstairs. Although it's going to get covered in dust, no doubt. Oh, it nearly all fell off. Oh, here we go, I've broken it now. I fixed it. Looks in a weird shape now. Anyway. Oh, I think that's everything I wanted to talk about. Yeah, that's it. So, yes, thank you for joining me today. I hope you've had a nice time. Please like the video if you did like it and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. I would like to say a massive thank you to everybody who's come to the channel from, I think, looking at the yarn show footage, basically, because I've had such a massive influx of subscribers and I'm this close to getting to 1,000 subscribers. So if you're not subscribed already, please click it and please comment, even if it's just a smiley face or I don't know, whatever. Please comment down below because it helps to get those extra few things for the, I don't know what it's called, what's it called, the algorithm. Yeah, so I would love that. And if we do get to 1,000, we'll do a giveaway. I don't know what I'm going to give away, but I'll find something. But yeah, thank you for coming and spending some time with me. It really is appreciated and surprises me every time I go on and I see that there's more of you. So yeah, thank you for coming and have a lovely 2 weeks until I see you next. I won't be taking any footage at the yarn show at the next one because well, I might do, but I don't think I will. But maybe I'll talk to you about the drop spindle thing, I don't know. Anyway, but for now, I'm going to go because I'm rambling. Have a lovely 2 weeks, take care of yourselves, happy knitting, and I'll see you soon. Bye!